another reason. You don't need another friend. No! Things happen for a reason, but aren't you glad they did? Just like when you fucked out of the guy just to get back at me. My feelings for you, I doubt that they will ever change. Now you're dependent on my damn not worth to die and burn. You think the world is around you, that's why you use me. I wanted to just love you, the only way I can. You need another reason, you don't need another friend. You don't have no ending, you'll not think of me. So sick of you pretending you fucking love me. I wish you'd make up your mind, it's not to me you lie. You never let up on it, all I fucking hope you die.
And what you just heard was Sugarcoated by the band Sick Bag from Wichita Falls, Texas. This song was recorded back in 2001, released independently on the album entitled Blackened But Better Days. The band members consisted of John Richardson and Ron, what the hell was his last fucking name? And drummer. Holy shit, I'm drawing a fucking blank. Any fucking way, that was one of my old bands, Sick Bag, and I was a singer for that band. And now it's coming to me. My microphone put me on the spot. John Richardson was the guitar player. I was the vocalist. Ron Geiner was the bass player. And Ray Hamill was the drummer. Or I guess you can say all of those was's or is's. So, yeah, we released 2 EPs, one 5-song EP and one 3-song demo. The 3-song demo, we had a guitar player named John Lezark, who is a really good friend of mine. But for some reason, man, the dude he starts bands and he quits them. And there's, he has several medical issues and stuff, and I think he blames that on there. But honestly, I think he just gets fucking bored with it, and he just wants to move on. But anyway, whatever, man. I quit music. But myself, Mr. Ray Hamill, and Ron Geiner are getting together, and we are re-recording one of the songs that we were best known for. And I will be premiering that song as soon as we are done recording it. This is the first time I've recorded since The Enemy Within recorded our album, which was over a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And I haven't sang a note since. Well, maybe for the show, but it wasn't nothing serious or anything like that. I find happiness in my show. I like doing radio. I wish I could branch out and do, more radio shows. No offense to you, Jay, or rockmetaltalk.com. I love it here because it's uncensored. I get to say and play and do whatever the fuck I want, and I'm not told, no, that's not allowed. Fuck censorship, man. What's the good in having an opinion if you can't say it? You know what I mean? But yeah, so what you just heard was Sugar Coated from my old band Sick Bag. Man, now I was so young back then, and I was so much thinner. But I can still carry them notes, and even fucking better because I learned how to fucking sing and not just be a fucking screamer. But anyway, yeah. And before that, you heard my old drummer and guitar player Ray Hamill on drums and John Richardson on guitar, and another guitar player and some bass player and blah blah blah, being from Wichita Falls / Vernon, Texas. Somebody's Mother and their song Fold from their album Lily, which is really fucking great, man. This is the first time I ever got to hear John and Ray's musical skills, even though when we all joined Sick Bag, I didn't know who the fuck they were. It was only after when they had said that they were a part of that band, I'm like, holy shit, I have your fucking cassette tape at home. I listen to it all the time. I fucking love it. And this was one of my favorite fucking songs off of that cassette tape. It's called Fold. And before that, you heard Mummy Dust from the band Ghost. And yeah, man, I mean, I really don't have a lot to talk about this week other than, I mean, shit, I didn't go anywhere. I stayed home, took care of my cat. I bought some new shirts. I have this one favorite shirt that my friend thought that it was funny and fit me because I'm a cat person, and it has a cat with like a do-rag and shit on top of its head. It's like a tabby cat. It has a do-rag on top of its head, and it's pouring out like a carton of milk, and it says, for the homies. You know how like gangsters pour out malt liquor and shit? I thought that shit was funny. And she she bought all these t-shirts for me, and it was like 5 or 6 t-shirts, man, and a couple more Star Wars influenced. One was a cheesy Def Leppard t-shirt, and one was oh fuck, I'd have to pull it out. I don't remember, but thank you, Kim, who she has been on the show before. If you guys have not heard of Kim, just go back into the archive at rockmetaltalk.com. Jay and everybody else that's been associated with this show or label has gotten a taste of Miss Kim. She's very outspoken. There was a few times she came over and I had already been fucking drinking and thinking about what to do with my show and all that shit, and Jay's just like, I fucking love it. It's good radio. I love listening to you two bitch at each other because, you know, I'll be something of intoxicated and all that shit, but here lately it's not as fun because I'm not as intoxicated as I was before, if any. So, but I will have her back because, you know, Kim's one of those people, she loves for everybody to hear her opinion about her opinions, and she don't give a shit what anybody fucking thinks. She says she voted for Trump. I don't think so. I think she voted for Bernie Sanders, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, this is not a political fucking show. I love her. I love Jay. I love everybody that fucking tunes into this fucking show, man. And all of you guys that tune in, you put up with, you know, all the bullshit week after fucking week, and you tune in for good discussions, good opinions, and great fucking music, man. You guys are fucking awesome. I think we should have an award show for the listeners, you know, who is the most dedicated fan, the most dedicated listener, you know, people who fucking tune in every week, because Jay sees the stats and shit where everybody is tuning in, and it'd be nice to give back to the fan base and all that good stuff. I'll talk to Jay about that. It might be hard at first, but we'll finger it out, until it comes together in our heads. That was good. I should write that shit down. That was funny. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead with the rest of my show. I'm sorry. I'm going to play some Poison the Well. Here it is. Sticks and Stones never made much sense. Here at the Prickly Weekly Show at rockmetaltalk.com. Brought to you by Jay Stone and iHeart Radio.